Hello everyone. This is a soap mold that my dad built all by himself for me. I know you've seen me and him build some together, but he built this one all by himself. He's very good in the workshop. He builds all kinds of things. It has hinges that lets down on each side, each end. And it has hinges that lets the sides down. And this one, it's 2 foot long. And the only thing is I told him if he wanted to sell them on my soap molds, I put a wire right here. I permanently attach it and I bring it around and then I just loop it around here. But every now and then the wire will break and you have to replace it. So I told him if he wanted to sell them that he would have to drill a hole through here, let it go all the way through this piece, come out this side and go all the way through this one. So there'd be one long bolt that would go all the way through, that you'd have a wing nut that attached on the end, and when you were releasing the soap you would take off the wing nut and then pull the bolt out. The hole would be bigger than the bolt, so it would come in and out really easy. And so he thought that somebody might like to buy some of these because they're not apt at building them themselves, or they just don't want to, and they're really expensive on the internet. Now this mold does have to be lined with freezer paper or wax paper. You put one sheet here and you just lay it here and come up and curl over and put a little piece of tape here and a piece of tape. I just put one piece of tape in the center, and then you put freezer paper around the ends, and then you just lay one in the bottom. You don't have to attach it because it just sort of tucks under the sides, so the sides just hold it into place. And you put freezer paper on all 4 sides, plus it will come with 2 of those little boards that you've seen in my videos that I use to separate, so that you can do 3 loaves of soap or 2 loaves of soap, or you can just do 1. So it'll also have 2 of those little boards that fit right in here, and they're just divider boards that come in and out that you also have to wrap with freezer paper. I'll go into my living room and to my kitchen, and I'll show you what one looks like. Say hi to the baby. Say I woke up. Say Mama was watching me and I woke up because she was talking and making a movie for YouTube. Say hello, Henry. Say hello, Henry. You want your passy? You want your passy? Oh, that's a good passy. Oh, that's a good passy. Oh, okay, I better do it before he gets upset. Alright, I'll go show you what the boards look like. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, now here is the little boards. Now these just come in and out. Right now I could break that loose because this is already been in there long enough. I put 2 towels in there to keep the board right where I wanted it. Some of my freezer paper is coming off. But see how I made that shorter? So I didn't have to use the whole loaf. And this is just a little wooden board that I've covered with freezer paper. And it is just sitting there holding my soap in place. And now here, that soap was a little runny. It was a rebatch. And I put a goat's milk in it. Now this soap was thicker and stickier. And this board didn't have to have support. And I'll pull the board back, see? And it's just keeping the soap to where because I just had this much. And if I wanted to, because most of the time I'll fill them all the way up. I'll do like 3 or 4 batches, and I'll put here, and then if I have too much, then I'll go and put some more and like fill up this hole. I just keep working until I have them all full. But sometimes I'll have a vacant place. And these little boards, you'll get 2 of those with every one. Now you can see I've got my freezer paper on here, and this is my wire. And you can get them with just the wire. And he can put a few extra pieces in there in case one breaks. And see, we just use these old junky hinges. But you won't get the old junky hinges. And see, I've got a wire on this side, and I just unscrew the wire and let it loose, and then I can open up my mold. And I like that. But on these, he's going to use the nice, classy hinges that you buy at Lowe's. And he's going to put a pin in here with a the little thing you need to come off and on. I said it a while ago. So anyway, so these will be, unless you just want them this way, which they'll be cheaper. But if you want them with the pin on through there, then you'll need to, he'll give you a price for with a pin. And I haven't asked him how much yet, but they'll be considerably affordable compared to the ones that you get online. I think they're $240 a piece. I can't remember. But in any case, if anybody would like to buy some of these, my father can build them for you. And I'm sure if you order several, he'll give you a discount. The website, the email address that you'll want to send an email to is essentialsoap@inbox.com. And that's, excuse me. Did you see that, baby? I got all choked up. Alright, that will be essential, ESSENTIAL, just like essential oil. So essential soap, SOAP, at inbox, INBOX.com. And just like an NIN and in a box, just like a wooden box, inbox.com. And that will give you, and I'll write that email address down at the bottom as well. So you can contact me and put your phone number in there, and I'll give him your phone number and he'll call you, and you can tell him or ask him questions about how many you want. He can do shorter ones. He can do longer ones. He can do any size you want. These are 2.5. These make a 2.5 inch wide bar. If you want a wider one, he can do wider. Any size you want. You just tell him how big you want the hole to be and how tall the soap should be, and how wide the soap should be and how long the soap should be, and he can fix that up for you. Alright, we're going to cut those today, and I will do a video so you can see how they turn out. These are the rebatch soap. If you want to see me working with these molds, you can look at the one that said rebatching with goat's milk that's on my channel. Alright.